Hello, I'm Andrew Voss. It's great to have you here with us at Canberra Stadium as we bring you coverage of tonight's clash between the Raiders and the Titans. And I'm joined in the commentary box by the one and only Cameron Smith. Well, Cameron, it's a fairly even match-up tonight. Anything could happen.
Pleasure to be here, Bossy. It's a beautiful night here, and you can sense a real battle is about to begin. Both sides have been talking about the advantages they have coming into this match, and at this point, it's really hard to pick a winner, that's for sure. The opening minutes is really going to dictate who's up for the challenge here.
You're 100% right, Cameron. We've seen some classic clashes over the years, and tonight's match promises to be yet another. It could be a fiery opening to this one. We're all ready. Strap yourself in, folks. We're underway. Starling marks the ball. Papali'i driving forward. And almost beats the defence. Gets the dummy half. Finds support. Caught by two defenders. And that's the second. Plays the ball. A snappy pass. He's got momentum. Halted by the defence.
Takes the safe option.
Feeds it on. Young. Dragged down.
Beautiful.
At dummy half. Has a look and flicks it inside. Strange. Powers forward. The Raiders unable to break through.
Absolutely no way through there.
Punts. Sami picks up the football. Weaves his way. Contained by the defence.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Randall. Fermor with momentum. Rushes into dummy half. Campbell. He's taken there in that tackle. Third tackle and a play the ball. Slips in the short one. He surges forward. Comes up with a play the ball. Campbell. Well, they didn't use all 5 tackles there. He comes up with the ball. Over the sideline it goes. Play the ball now. Loops a pass. Campbell surges forward in the tackle. Plays it. Tests the defence with a short ball. Met front on. Second of 6 tackles there. Works it on. Randall. Commanding plenty of respect from 2 defenders.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Crashes to the ground. We reach play number 4. Ilias.
Great pass.
Wrapped up. No way through. Flicks the ball inside. Tries a little kick in behind. It's a turnover of possession. He's shut down there by the defence. That's the set complete. It's a changeover. Passes short. Lays it off. That's a good ball and all tackle. That's the first. Shovels it on. Jolliffe puts him away.
The safer option taken there.
Lovely pass. Met by a wall of defence.
The Titans showed no commitment on that play. Disappointing.
Held as the call from the referee.
Takes the tackle. Safe option.
Passes long. Chris.
Well done.
And they've managed to get the ball. They shepherd him towards the sideline. Passes inside. Campbell. Stands and passes. Pushes him away. Grabbed by the defence. On tackle number 2. Tries the inside pass. And he's stuck in that one.
Looking sharp in attack.
Shovels it wide. Out of my way, he says.
He's proving elusive.
Is tackled after making good metres. It's wave after wave of attack. Moves it on. Swamping tackle. Great vision. Passes long. The punt. Chris under it. And with a step. That is a classic ankle tap. They pick him up like they're throwing out the trash. That's the first of 6. Runs into touch.
Sideline awareness. When you're lacking the awareness, it's best to stay away from the sideline.
Plays it 15 metres out with a quick pass. He's almost made his way through. And that is tackle number 2. Fermor looks and turns the ball inside. Inside the danger zone. Gets the ball. Campbell gives it on. He's over. He may have lost it. Hang on a second. Referee's not sure, so off to the video referee.
No try.
I can't believe it. No try. Snappy pass. Ball and all tackle. That's the first tackle. Turns it inside. Delivering the short ball. Driven back.
That's 2.
And he'll be forced to play it. That's 2. Black passes. Arms are free, and there's the offload. The Raiders throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Halfway through this set. Black driving forward. Collected there on halfway. This is just outstanding defence here. He brushes off the tackle. The Raiders not able to break through the strong defence. Strong defence here. He's got momentum. Nice defence there. They should have done better than that on the last. With a short ball. With a little bullet pass. He runs through another. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. First tackle up. Howe. Jolliffe. 2 of them combined to bring him down.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
The referee has called them back. No advantage. And now we'll have a scrum. That's a clever pass. Running along.
Look at him. Down to a jog. Doing it easy.
Finally brought to ground. There's tackle 1. Feeds the short ball. Young. He surges forward. And offloads the ball. And down he goes. That's the second. Finds support inside. They toss him to ground. That's the third. Fires out a pass. Young with momentum. What a chance this is. Just metres away. Sends it back inside. What a start to the match.
Good try. Very good try. They'll be happy to get those first few points on the board.
Should be able to land this one.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
It's over. No problems at all. He doesn't miss those. Kicks off deep into enemy territory. Weeks collects it on the full. Brings it up. Papali'i powers forward. Wonderful tackle.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Tries a back pass inside. The defenders running like seagulls to a chip.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Black. Great strength. Great fit.
Tonight, we we've seen some solid running, dominating, and apparently lackluster defensive line.
Tapine surges forward in the tackle. Sends that pass out. Goes downfield before the 5th. Not sure about the logic behind that. Kinney picks up the loose ball. Held called by the ref. That's one. Howe. Off the left foot. Wrapped up.
That's two.
Very nearly out of play there.
A bit disappointing. They've been terrible. They need radical improvement.
Very effective tackle, that one. They reach tackle 3. Quick with a pass. Randall. Kinney. They drive him back. Run on defence.
The Raiders really need to tighten up their defence. The amount of line breaks that is occurring here is embarrassing.
Captured by the defence. 5 tackles. Cuts out a few of his teammates with a punt. Tamale takes it on the full. Gathered in the tackle. There's the first tackle. Black. They're closing in. Referee shouting held. There's the second. Trying to break up the defence. The short pass. Referee calls held.
Come on, learn to tackle, boys. Work together.
Nicholson.
Held there, full.
Black. Caught by a pair of defenders.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
Cut out ball. Hunts it. Sami able to take that catch.
Held there, tackle 1.
Campbell. A good chase will be rewarded. And almost beats the defence.
Smart play. Takes the tackle.
A snappy pass. Gets his hands free and offloads. Is dragged to the ground. Halfway through the count. Finds support. Fermor driving forward. Gets to dummy half. Loops it over the top. Well, they've gone downfield with a kick without using up the 5. Not sure what happened there. Weaves his way through that tackle.
With the amount of broken tackles tonight, I'd be checking their lockers for sticks of butter.
He's got momentum. Well held. No way through.
Absolutely no way through there.
Keeps testing the defence with a short pass. He runs straight past another.
Oh, the footwork. He's running them ragged.
He's tackled there, but he's made good ground. That is the first tackle. Sends the attack wide. Halted by the defence. Rushes into dummy half. Pushing the defence away. Rounded up by the defence. A good passage of play and a chance for points. Has a look and flicks it inside. Commands plenty of respect from 2 defenders there. They just keep on coming here. Now that's a great step. Driven back in the tackle. He was just about through. Play the ball now. Oh, good ball. He puts in the grubber. Well done. Back to the field of play.
We're seeing far too many line breaks against the visitors. They're getting punished out there.
Savage. They force him back. Comes up with a play the ball. Feeds it on. Young. The Raiders unable to break through. Plays it. Works it on. He surges forward. And he runs into some effective defence.
Takes the safe option.
Black. Well, they didn't use all 5 tackles there. He comes up with the ball. Evades that tackle. Commanding plenty of respect from 2 defenders. At dummy half. Lays it off. Pass with momentum. Dragged out.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Shovels it on. Fodawaker.
Nice pass.
And he's blocked by the defence. He's halfway through this set. Fends him off. Forced backwards. Plays the ball. Howe. Head front on. Tackle number 5. Cutting at his teammates. With a torpedo punt. Weeks with a good catch.
Well done.
Driven back. And taken by the defence. Flicks the ball inside. One-handed offload. Brushes the defence aside. That's a
tackle
good
two.
ball and all tackle.
The safer option taken there.
Passes inside. That is a pass, Cameron.
Help there.
Now they
That's
play the
3.
ball 30 metres out.
Beautiful.
Black. Passes long. Young.
Knock on.
Can't handle it.
Put that down as an
Scrum here.
incomplete set.
Scrum packs. Tries the inside pass. Good step.
The defensive stats more accurately reflect the broken turnstile.
Help.
The
That's
coach
1.
looks ropeable.
Shovels it wide. Campbell slips in the short one.
Help
Wake
there.
up.
Second tackle.
Surges forward in the tackle. Moves it on. Pass. Shoves another one off. Good
Help.
play.
Third
They
tackle.
grab some decent territory with a quick pass. They
Help there.
drive him
Tackle
back.
4.
Plays the ball a couple out. Looks and turns the ball inside.
Help. 5.
Saves the day with that tackle. Ilias will test them on the ground with a grubber kick. Strange. Powers forward.
Help
Wake
there.
up.
First tackle.
Puts him away.
Looking sharp in attack.
Holding up a short pass.
Help.
Swamping
2.
tackle.
Takes the tackle. Safe option.
Gets the ball. Black.
Help
And
there.
he's stopped
That's
in that
3.
one. Turns it inside. With a fend.
That's an alarming amount of missed tackles tonight. It's like they're playing with the lights off.
Passes. Strange. Quick to get to the loose ball.
Help
And
there.
he'll be
Fifth
forced
and
to play.
last.
This is just outstanding defence here. Black.
Great pass.
Kinney marks the ball. He's
Help.
almost
Tackle
made
1.
his way through. That's tackle number 1. Gives it on. Fafita. Sami. Pushing him towards the touchline.
Help there.
Just manages
Second
to stay
tackle.
in play. Second of 6 tackles there. Mesmerises the defence with a step.
They might as well be at the
Help.
massage
Tackle
parlour.
3.
It's like they're covered in oil and the defence isn't really troubling them.
Snappy pass.
Help
Fennel
there. That's
driving forward. Howe. Ref
Help.
says
Tackle
play it.
5.
30 metres out.
Bang! What a tackle.
Delivers a long ball. Has the job of putting in the punt. Good positional play. He's there for the kick.
Help
Grabbed
there.
by the
1.
defence. That's the first. Delivering the short ball. That's a clever pass. Is
Help.
rounded
2.
up. That's 2. Strange. Passes wide. Driven back in the tackle. Can you
Advantage.
believe
Knock
it?
on.
They've knocked on. He'll
Help
be
there.
absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so.
Scrum
Scrum
here.
will temporarily break the play. Finds support inside. Fires out a pass. He breaks through the defence. Makes
Help.
him
Tackle
ground.
1.
A solid chase there.
With a short ball. Sends it back inside. He's got momentum.
Help
He puts
there.
on the
Second
bear hug
tackle.
in that tackle. Second tackle up. Young. The
Help.
Raiders
Third tackle.
throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Halfway through this set. Black. He surges forward.
Help
Nice
there.
defence
12th
there.
tackle.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
With a little bullet pass.
Help.
He's shut
5th
down there by
tackle.
the defence. Last tackle coming up. Tests the defence with a short ball. Weeks. That's a try. Oh,
That's
wait.
advantage.
I
Knock
think
on.
he's bombed this.
Let's
His
check the
hands
replay.
let him down, and that will relieve the pressure.
Well, I don't know if it's a try. Hope the video ref does.
No try.
The decision comes. It's no try. Feeds the short ball. Tries a back pass inside.
Help
Aweka
there. First
with
tackle.
momentum. Pass.
Help.
Ball and all
2.
tackle.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Randall chasing well.
Help
And
there.
not
That's
able to
3.
offload as they come in over the top.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Loops a pass. Sami.
Help.
And
That's
down
4.
he goes.
The Raiders showed no commitment on that play. Disappointing.
Goes downfield before the 5th. Not sure about the logic behind that. Good pressure from the chasers.
Help there.
On losing
That's
count
1.
with how many runs this bloke has made.
Passes short. Strange.
Help.
Held call by
That's
the
2.
ref. Ref shouts, second tackle. Quick with the pass. Gets it away.
Help
Wrapped
there.
up.
Third
They
tackle.
haven't been able to make much ground here. Strange.
Help.
Defence
4.
comes over the top. Strong defence here. Horsburgh. No advantage
Knock on.
there. The referee has called up play.
Poor control of the
Scrum
football.
here.
Coach won't be happy.
Randall has got the free ball. Clear of another tackle.
Tonight, we've seen some solid running, dominating, and apparently
Help there.
lackluster
Tackle
defensive
1.
line.
The Raiders manage to get the ball. Black. Powers forward.
Help.
And they
First tackle.
manage to wrap him up right on the halfway.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Help
Getting
there.
closer now. 15 metres out. First tackle up. Black picks up the ball. They go downfield. Must have lost. Counter the tackles. And
Scrum
now
here.
the scrum to pack. A good chase will be rewarded. Kinney
that's 1.
surges forward in the tackle. He throws the dummy.
He's proving elusive.
Shame, shame, shame. He didn't put the ball down for the try.
That was embarrassing. Who doesn't put the ball down?
Play restarts with a tap.
The crowd senses the big opportunity at hand. The excitement is rising.
Not much to like about that kick.
And we're coming back to where he kicked it.
Trying to break up the defence. The short pass.
Help
The
there.
Titans
First tackle.
threatening to come up with points. On tackle 1.
Help.
Wake up. Is over the line.
That's a try.
And the visitors are over. The crowd, they're stunned. He's looking to add the extras. Kick is good, and that has tied up the scores.
Scores level. Who's got the next move?
Kicks long. That's good positional play to take the kick. For Asua Malaawi, driving forward.
Help
Dumped
there.
in the
1.
tackle.
That's what the coach likes to see. Body on the line stuff.
Help.
Halted by
Tackle
the
2.
defence.
How long before they crack?
A snappy pass. He's got momentum.
Help
And
there.
almost
That's
beats
3.
the defence. It's wave after wave of attack. Cut out ball. Works it on. chance
That's
of an
full.
offload in that tackle.
Big play.
At dummy half. Loops it over the top. Well, they didn't use all 5 tackles there. Pushing
Out
him
there,
towards the
first tackle.
touchline. With a long kick-off. Campbell with a good catch. For Asua Malaawi. He surges forward.
No, 1.
Held as the call from the referee. Play the ball now. Shovels it on.
Out
Two in
there,
the tackle and
second
they
tackle.
round him up.
Absolutely no way through there.
Feeds it on. Puts the fend on. The
No,
Titans not able to break through the strong defence.
Takes the safe option.
He was just about through.
Beautiful.
Comes up with a play the ball. Howe.
Nice pass.
Offloads. Good play. Getting it away.
Well done.
Able to stand in the tackle. Stands and passes. That has shaken him up. Young with momentum.
No, tackle
Met
1.
front on.
The safer option taken there.
Black. That's commitment getting to the loose ball.
Out
Front on
there,
defence.
that's 1.
Rushes into dummy half. Finds support. Campbell.
No,
Captured
tackle
by
2.
the defence. And that's the second. Gets to dummy half. Passes inside. They drive him back.
Out there,
Gathered
that's
in
3.
the tackle. Plays it right on halfway. Campbell. Howe.
No,
Referee
that's
shouting
full.
hell. Unable to break through. Throws the dummy.
Out there,
Commanding
tackle
plenty of
5.
respect from 2 defenders.
A bit disappointing. They've been terrible. They need radical improvement.
Savage catches it on the full. The
No,
defence
tackle
snuffs
1.
out the chance of an offload. Plays it. Looks and turns the ball inside. Papali'i
Out there,
powers
2.
forward. Plays the ball. Shovels it wide. That is a pass, Cameron.
No,
Rounded
tackle
up
3.
by the defence. On tackle number 3. Passes. Papali'i.
Out
And
there,
he's blocked
tackle
by the
4.
defence. On play number 4. Cuts out a few of his teammates. Well, they've gone downfield with the kick without using up the 5. Not sure what happened there.
No,
Plays
first
the
tackle.
ball 40 metres away. Flicks the ball inside. Slips in the short one.
Out
2
there,
able to
tackle
come in
2.
defence. That's the second tackle. Oh, good ball.
No,
Plays the ball
3.
30 metres out from the line. Halfway through the count. Lays it off. They
Out there,
force him
full.
back. Plays it 15 metres out.
No,
Desperately
5.
close to the goal line. Sends that pass out. Trying a little kick in behind. Nice step.
Out there, that's
Brought
1.
down close to the sideline.
I don't know whether it's nerves or just inability. They've got to come good.
Tapani surges
No,
forward in the
that's
tackle.
2.
Has a look and flicks it inside. And he's stuck
tackle
in that
3.
one.
Looking sharp in attack.
Holding up a short pass. He's
Held,
caught by the
tackle.
defence.
Some enterprising play.
Turns it inside. Chris. Well, he's beaten the second man. He's got defenders closing.
This player's work rate has been
Out there,
phenomenal.
5th tackle.
Collected there on halfway. They've got the momentum in attack. Chris
Great pass.
gets a kick away. Kinney marks the ball. They shepherd him towards the
Held,
sideline.
1st tackle.
Just better just to stay in play. There's the first tackle.
Out
And
there,
he'll be forced
2.
to play it.
The Raiders really need to aim up in defence here. Too many line breaks for the opposition.
The
Held,
Titans
tax 3.
unable to break through. 3 is the call. Gives it on. For Asua Malaawi driving forward.
Out
Grabbed
there,
by the
tackle
defence.
4.
Still a couple of tackles left here. Moves it on. Ilias.
Held,
Wrapped up.
tackle 5.
No way through. Great vision. Passes long. Referee spot on with that knock on.
The opposition
Okay.
will be relieved to see the ball spilled there.
Gets the ball. Nicholson. He's got
Held,
momentum.
1.
Fires out a pass. Timiko weaves his way through that tackle.
They might as well be at the massage parlour. It's
Out
like they're
there,
covered in
2nd
oil
tackle.
and the defence isn't really troubling them.
Finds support inside. Caught
Held,
by a
3.
pair of defenders. That's 3. Sends it back inside. He surges forward.
Out there,
Strong
4.
defence. That's the 4th. Snappy pass. Chris.
Held,
Ball and all
5.
tackle. Delivering the short ball. Threads the grubber kick through. They pick up another. The Raiders have had the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board. Weeks got in good position, timed their run, and reaps the reward for a good piece of play. Opportunity to add the extras. It's a goal.
Friday night football does not get any better than this, Fossey. Any team can win it from here. Set completions will be super crucial from this point on.
Goes deep with the kick-off. Weeks there to field the kick. Papali'i
Out there,
with
that's
momentum.
1.
Tries the inside pass.
Held,
Rounded
that's
up.
2.
That's 2. Young.
Out
He's
there,
shut
3rd
down there
tackle.
by the defence.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
With a short ball. For
Held,
Asua
4th
Malaawi.
tackle.
Puts him away.
Smart play. Takes the tackle.
Tapani
Out there,
powers
5th
forward.
tackle.
Passes wide. He punts it. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. What a step.
With the amount of broken tackles tonight,
No,
I'd be
first
checking
tackle.
their lockers for sticks of butter.
That's a clever pass. Pass is short. Ilias.
Out
And he
there,
runs
2nd
into
tackle.
some effective defence. That's the second. Shoves off that tackle.
That's an alarming amount of missed tackles tonight. It's like they're playing with the
Held,
lights off.
that's 3.
2 of them combined to bring him down. That's the third. With a quick pass. Beats a man.
Their defensive
Out there,
stats more
4.
accurately reflect a broken turnstile. The coach looks ropeable.
Campbell.
Held,
Wonderful tackle.
5.
Bang! What a tackle.
Chasing well. Oh, dear me. A drop ball.
That type of play will dent their confidence. They need to be careful.
Out
Not
there.
far away and
Hand
challenging the defence. The Titans will hand it over now. Nice work. Short pass. Young. Tackling in
tackle
numbers
one.
here.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Sidestep. Weeks.
Help
Surges
there,
forward in the
tackle two.
tackle. Papali'i.
Help,
Met by
fire
a
tackle.
wall of defence. With a little bullet pass. Feeds the short ball.
Help there, fourth
Real
tackle.
force in this defence. Black. Good pressure from the chasers.
I'm losing
Oh,
count
fifth
with how many
tackle.
runs this bloke has made.
Strange. Gets a kick in. And he's right in position to field the kick. Beats a tackle.
These blokes are just too big,
Help there,
too
that's
strong.
one.
They can't make a tackle.
Tries a back pass inside.
Help,
And down
second
he
tackle.
goes. Second of 6 tackles there. Ilias. They're looking to spoil
Help there,
his party.
that's three.
2 defenders and he's down. Brimson shrugs off the tackle. Driven
Help,
back.
tackle four.
Picked off by the defence. That's 4. Ilias. Howe.
Help
The
there,
Titans
fifth and last.
throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
The punt. Savage, able to take that catch.
Help,
He's almost
one.
made his way through. At dummy half, a snappy pass. Misses the tackle.
Help
Shut
there,
down by
two.
the defence. There's the second. Works it on. Hosborough. Papali'i. Gets it away. Keeps it alive. Well
Help,
held.
tackle three.
No way through.
Huge play.
Quick with the pass. Shoves his way through.
Help there,
Tonight,
four.
we've seen some solid running, dominating, and apparently lackluster defensive line.
Well, they didn't use all 5 tackles there. Kinney on the bounce has the ball. Blast past the halfway line.
He's away.
Just galloping along.
Take your time. Plenty of time.
Stretches out. That's a
That's
try.
a try.
Exceptional skill in that try.
The Titans will be stunned at how easy they scored this try. The opposition were dropping off like flies in defence. And in the end, it was just a simple stroll to the try.
Campbell has the ball on the kicking tee.
Even money. I'm sure you'd find some takers in the crowd.
I don't think that kick was ever going to miss.
Don't you love a close contest? This has been very entertaining, Bossy.
Kicks it off deep. That's good positional play to take the kick. Great strength, great fend. And
Help,
almost
first tackle.
beats the defence. Tackle 1 completed. Passes inside. A good chase will be rewarded.
Surely the guy needs a rest.
Help
Where
there,
is he finding
second
his
tackle.
energy?
Rushes into dummy half. Tests the defence with a short ball. Jolliffe driving forward.
Help, three.
Nice defence there.
The safer option taken there.
Feeds it on. Howe.
Help
Brought
there,
down on the
tackle
halfway
four.
line. Shut down. That's good defence there. Randall.
Well done.
Campbell. Jolliffe with momentum. The
Help,
Titans
five.
not able to break through the strong defence.
Coach will be happy with that chase.
Tries his luck with a kick. You can make it
Help
2
there,
he's beat.
that's one.
Held call by the ref.
Come on, learn to tackle, boys. Work together.
Whoops. There's the intercept. They
Help,
bring him
one.
down close to the sideline. That's the first of 6. They're closing the gap.
Help there,
Referee
two.
calls hell. Comes up with a play the ball. Passes. Looks and turns the ball inside. Offloads the ball. Howe powers forward.
Help,
Contained
third
by the
tackle.
defence. They will play it on tackle 3. Shovels it on.
Help Out there,
1, 2,
full.
3. Plenty of defenders there. Keeps testing the defence with a short pass. He's got momentum.
Fifth tackle.
Plays the ball 10 metres out. They'll be looking to score here. Unable to break through. Campbell makes the mistake. No way through. Strong defence here. Plays it. Finds support. Strange. Surges forward in the tackle.
First tackle.
Rounded up by the defence. Gets the dummy half. Shovels it wide.
Out
And
there.
not able
Second
to
tackle.
offload as they come in over the top.
Beautiful.
Flicks the ball inside. Weeks.
No, that's
Met front
three.
on.
This is just absolutely sensational. A gripping contest.
He surges forward.
Out
And
there.
he's stopped
Tackle
in that
full.
one.
That's what the coach likes to see. Body on the line stuff.
No,
That's a
tackle
good
five.
ball and all tackle. Referee signifies fifth tackle. Black.
Great pass.
Sami marks the ball. Off the left foot.
Out there.
Dragged
One.
down.
The Raiders really need to aim up in defence here. Too many line breaks for the opposition.
No,
Referee
tackle
shouting
two.
hell. And that's the second. Play the ball now. Sami.
Out
Two in
there.
the tackle and they
three.
round him up. Plays the ball. Lays it off. Ilias. Kinney.
Nice pass.
The
No,
Titans
that's full.
unable to break through. On play number 4. Howe.
Out
But on
there.
defence.
Fifth tackle.
Looking sharp in attack.
Loops it over the top. From up here, I thought the ball went
Advantage.
sideways,
Knock
but the
on.
referee says knock on. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and
Scrum
rightly
here.
so. Scrum will temporarily break the play. Gives it on. Weeks. Breaks through the line.
Out
He was
there. First
just
tackle.
about through.
How long before they crack?
Moves it on.
No,
Commanding
second
plenty
tackle.
of respect from two defenders. Second tackle there. Snappy pass.
Out
Getting
there.
closer now.
That's three.
15 metres out. They just keep on coming here. Slips in the short one. The
No,
defence
full.
stuffs out the chance of an offload. The Titans looking shaky. With a cheeky dummy.
Out
Close
there.
to the line.
Five.
Still defence to beat. Plays the ball a couple out. Knock on.
That's advantage.
Driven
Knock on.
back.
No.
Ball and all tackle. Tackle count is 0. And
Scrum
now
here.
the scrum to pack. Finds support inside. Fires out a pass. Breaks through the defence. Darting along.
Like a thief in the night.
Out
Brought
there.
down on
One.
halfway. Plays it on the halfway. Gets the ball. Cameron says play on. So do I.
No.
He's tackled and into touch. Has a look and flicks it inside. Campbell.
Out
Held
there.
as the call
First
from the
tackle.
referee. First tackle. Turns it inside.
No,
Defenders
that's
running
two.
like seagulls to a chip.
The defence tonight has been first class from both sides. Not afraid to put their bodies on the line here.
He throws the dummy.
Out there.
And
Third
he'll be
tackle.
forced to play it.
The Raiders showed no commitment on that play. Disappointing.
They
No,
drive
that's
him
full.
back. Campbell pushes him away.
They might as well be at the massage parlour. It's like they're covered in oil
Out
and the
there,
defence
that's
isn't really
five.
troubling them.
Sends that pass out. Tries a little kick in behind. Brings it up.
Look at him. Down to a jog. Doing it easy.
The chasers nowhere to be seen.
They won't catch him here.
Great try. The Raiders have had the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board. Tamale got in good position, timed their run, and reaps the reward for a good piece of play.
I really like this lad. Good show of speed, great hands, a real pleasure to watch.
Now the chance to add the extras. Helps gets himself to 2 points.
Very hard to pick a winner at this stage, Vossi.
The Raiders lead by 6. Keen chase needed on the long kick-off. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. Running along. Papali'i driving forward. Kenny puts him away. On tackle 1. Sends it back inside. Holding up a short pass. Thrown to ground. That's 2. Young. They've got the numbers. Captured by the defence. Strange. Puts the fend on. He's got momentum. He's shut down there by the defence.
A bit disappointing. They've been terrible. They need radical improvement.
And finds open space. They'll have to chase it down. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Says out of my way, brah. Fermor with momentum. Flicks a short pass. Chasing well. Kinney. Moving the ball around, and they've made some good ground there.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
Halted by the defence.
I don't know whether it's nerves or just inability. They've got to come good.
Ilias surges forward in the tackle. The Titans throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. This is just outstanding defence here. That's a good take. Desperately close to the try line. No result on the last, and we'll have a changeover. At dummy half, with a short ball, with a little bullet pass. Martin powers forward. Gathered in the tackle.
Bang! What a tackle.
Works it on. Weeks. And down he goes. There's the second. Nicholson. Well held. No way through.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
Quick with the pass. Weeks. Nearly in the touch there. Tackle full made there. Martin. Tapini. He surges forward. Oh, good ball. You can't win a game losing the ball like that. Crashes to the ground. The Raiders will hand it over.
Anyone who taught him mathematics growing up, job well done.
2 of them combined to bring him down.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Good strength to get through that one.
These blokes are just too big, too strong. They can't make a tackle.
There's the play the ball 20 metres away. Driven back. Papali'i manages to strip the ball. A snappy pass. Wrapped up like a sausage.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Timiko. Cut out ball. Tamale. Fooling the defence with that step.
With the amount of broken tackles tonight, I'd be checking their lockers for sticks of butter.
That's another try. Someone had to make a try. They all failed.
Tamale has just created something out of nothing. Inside his own half, the pass came out to him, a sidestep, a fend, and bam! He left his opposition in dust, scoring a brilliant individual try for his team.
Well, they've posted the try. Now can they get the goal? That's 2 points to the score.
The Raiders will take a lot of confidence from that, and I'd say will be looking to push on. Important set of 6 coming up for both sides.
The Raiders lead by 12. kickoff is long. Strange latches onto that kick. Wrapped up.
Tackle one.
No way through. That's the first tackle. Tries the inside pass.
Held
Grabbed
there.
by the
Second
defence.
tackle.
That's the second. Passes. Black. Cutting at his teammates. Pushing him towards the touchline. Brought
Held.
down
Tackle
close to
three.
the sideline. And the attack just keeps on coming. That's the full-time hooter.
Held
And
there.
almost
Tackle
beats the
four.
defence.
Takes the tackle. Safe option.
And that is it. It's all over. Thoughts on the match, Cameron?
The Raiders have won the game and their opponents will be disappointed they didn't